What's up, everyone? I know this fucking looks weird, but I wanted to use the webcam, but it didn't like the goddamn quality of it because uh, the microphone that I use has way higher quality than this. It's one of those things. Panasonic KX-TCA 400. Basically, just a headset for phone calls and shit like that. But I use it like on gaming and stuff, and even for the recordings most of the time. Fucking high quality shit, dude. It's too bad you can't find anymore. But anyway, I decided to do this because I wanted to do a review on a controller that I purchased at Best Buy. It was the only one there. I had some hesitations because of the price tag. It was $217.99 with taxes. It cranked up the price to $310. Ouch. So yeah. So there it is. This is the Astro C40. Probably don't have the thing. I can see myself on the webcam. So this is it. This is like if you guys remembered all the Astro headset thing. Looks like they're also into controllers. I didn't know that. But yeah, that thing was standing on its own, and I'm pretty sure the reason why nobody bought it at this price, for fuck's sake. But why did I bought this thing? Why did I do exactly? Because of one specific feature that trumps all controllers, which Xbox One has a controller that if you play an FPS game, you definitely have to have if you like to have complete control over your camera, or at least over your perspective. So, from behind there, I don't know if you can see it clearly. Like, it shows what they have and within the feature and all that stuff. Fuck. There's the corner of the table and shit. I hope it doesn't fall over. Well, yeah, there it is. Adjust yourself. Yeah. So there it is. Back then, as you can see, there's screw panels because you can actually remove it. You can actually remove some of the stuff in there. You can change and stuff. And I think it comes with a kit. That's probably explaining also the price that comes with it. It's apparently it uses batteries, but I hope I can connect a cord into it. I'm not into batteries. I have batteries, but it's just I don't want to respect that there's a fucking time limit to it. I don't want like a time limit to it, and I need to respect, like, when I play something, I want to play forever without worrying like my controller's going to shut down. Forever. Although it's kind of entertaining when you're changing your batteries, the batteries of your controllers, like if you're reloading a magazine. Okay, so here it is, and like I said, one of the key features, what interesting the most, and I'm still wondering why the hell why the Sony hasn't made a controller that's specifically focused on shooter perspective games. And as you can see here, right there, yes, there are back buttons. Remappable back buttons. I don't know if they're independent because this controller, you can also play it on PC. So I don't know if they can be independent. Chances are not. But it would be nice. So like I said, like you can change the stuff. You can put some, there's like offset, there's like parallel offset and rear buttons. There it is and stuff. As I'm reading right now, yeah, you can replace the scap. There's a lot of stuff you can actually do with this. And apparently the number 2 swappable replaceable module, which is pretty nice because I can see, like, if something breaks, Like, instead of fucking changing the entire controller, you could only change one piece of it, which is great. And a fucking $310 controller, one joystick is fucking broken. You have to replace the whole thing. No, thank you. So yeah. Do I have it? Yeah. So let's see this baby. Now, looks like. Seriously, I didn't even see that coming. Looks kind of nice. I love the fucking. I really love the design. Oh, I think you can have like a better detail. I think so. This is a look of how it looks like in the back. Shit, I wonder if I should change it to a non-mirror view or something like that. But yeah, there it is. Based on what I'm seeing here, I'm pretty sure I can jack the plugs and therefore have a constant. Maybe, I'm not sure. I hope it's just not like some sort of feedback for the USB, the Wi-Fi USB plug. But yeah, and if I remember correctly, it said like there was like a lock-on for the triggers. Like they're basically borrowing the concept from the Xbox One Elite, which is this thing. Fuck you. Which of course is this thing right there. That's the Xbox One Elite controller. Fucking dusty. And there it is. You have like your traditional plugs out there, right in the back. Can be played on PS3. You have like the place to have the batteries, or you can still use that plug to connect it directly in your console and have a constant flow of juice. And like these ones, you can actually block them. So there's a switch under there. You block, and there you go. Okay, solve. And of course. These ones have 4 buttons out there that you can map to correspond to certain buttons that are associated with this, and also probably even above those. But you have to go into your control. I think there's already a preset map already installed, but you can actually go to your Xbox One because I think it downloads a software that is specifically designed for that, and like there's gonna be like a switch, as you can see, like there's in the middle here. That's a switch because there's like 2 modes into it. So one of them has changed. I think there's also some there's like preset. They're like the preset settings. There's some presettings in there. And I think one of them is based on Sunset Overdrive, not Sunshine Overdrive, Sunset Overdrive, yeah. So they're like control designed specifically for that. So if you play like an FPS game and stuff like that, you want to have complete control of your jumps, always jump and never sacrifice the ability to look away. There, so you can see there's only a plug. The rest are detachable. They're magnet fills. There are magnet fills right there. There's magnet in there, so they'll clamber in there. But obviously, we're not talking about this thing. But the Xbox One Elite, that's an official brand from like Microsoft Xbox. This, on the other hand, this one's from Astro. It's for the PS4. It's PC. It's like Razer Edge and shit. So, what did they say? It's a licensed product, but it's not officially made by Sony PlayStation themselves. So yeah. Still don't know why they don't do it though. So let's do this. Let's get rid of those fucking tapes. I read also in the back that there's like a goddamn software. And I think I have to install it on PC or something like that. So we're gonna have to see this. Uh-oh. Why do I have to make the box like that? So here it is. All this right there. Ah, fuck! Oh, it's already in the fucking casings. So, here it is. Behind, some bit of design just to make it look flashy. I have their headset, like I have like I think a 40 and a 50. The 50 is a Wi-Fi bit. There was one that's 40, but unfortunately the jack broke, so it's unusable. God damn it. So, here it is. So, it's in its bloody little thing! I feel like it's popular in a way. It's your controller to carry around. Alright. So, let's see. What do I have here? It's kind of simple, really. I said they don't make controllers that's easy to clean. Here we got a quick card. What is that? Stop! Do not return your gear to the store. Read first. What's that? Okay, so here it is. Got a warning of what it says. So let's see. Do not return your gear to the store. Read this first. Visit our fact and knowledge base. So in case someone is not, I assume it's someone's not as smart enough to read the instructions because the controller doesn't want to work right away. There's a problem. Okay, if your product supports firmware update, download here. So you got a website. After you update your firmware, register your product here. Again, I'm with the fucking registering. If you have any questions or issues, submit a report request. Of course, there's Astro Gaming showing like Facebook account, Twitter account, YouTube, Twitch account. They have a Twitch account. They have an Instagram account. Oh, look! Can I look at that image? Oh shit! They are the devil incarnate. All right, and of course the instruction manual. As long as it doesn't read like IKEA, we'll be fine. It's a map. It's not an instruction manual. It's a fucking map. Look at that! Look at that! I hate those shit! I mean, god damn it, come on! I mean, I don't know if you try to be impressive, but eventually I start to lose how they fold. God damn it. So, ooh, here it is. I hope it cleaned my hand. So there it is. The unofficially sort of elite PS4 controller. I mean, from the sensation, I kind of like it. I really like it. The problem is, it looks too much like a it's like a mixture. Because if you look at it, you can see like an Xbox One controller in there. It definitely have the looks of the PS4, but when you look at the trigger and stuff, and even the wideness of it, it does have a feeling. It does have like a sort of S-Box-esque design of the controller. And here's the place where there's jack. No wonder I couldn't tell. Look how fucking deep it is. There's a small jack to put a cord in it, but it's real deep. And here we have... Oh, it's jack... What? It's like no way to get it. We got screws. Well, it's because they're already on the controller. Oh, there's the cord. So here we have the cord, which I assume is going to be jacked in for continuous use for people who don't want to use the USB. As you see, you're going to have the screws, officially screws that designed for this, and of course the various analog component you want to change. When they're fun, but white tree. There's like 3 rounds and 3. Okay. Does it? Oh yeah, it does. Uh-oh. Right from the start, when he just got it new, he broke the damn thing. His heart stopped at the moment, realizing his $310 went away in smoke because of an idiotic move he pulled on it. So yeah, and so I have a switch that can switch between the cord. So let's see, this switch right there can actually associate it, which if I want to use the electric cord, I have to put the switch on it. And there's a switch for the Wi-Fi mode. I don't know what this is yet. I assume these are setups. There's the touch screen right in the middle. There's a clicking in it, so it works. And of course the P in the middle of it. P. Yeah. They call it tournament ready. What the fuck is that? AGSFCA. I'm gonna have to check what that is. Alright, so let's have a closer look. Yes, closer look. Oh, that's right, it was that way. Damn. It's like design of pressure or anything of that sort. So, alright, quick guide. It's not a guide, it's a fucking map, dude. I mean, seriously, come on. It's not funny. It's funny for others. It's not funny for the guy who has to read it. Alright, so we got the L1 bumper, touchpad, and okay, so it's telling me everything. It's telling me about the switch, wired wireless mode switch, profile switch, that's what I thought. You have the micro USB port, and of course, I'm gonna have to check it's comfortable. But I love the back buttons. Like, it's fucking comfortable compared to the others. It's not way too out. It just fucking feels right. And it doesn't feel completely detachable at all. So, okay, so we got the switch in the back that serves as a locker. So basically they're borrowing a little bit of concept from the Xbox One Elite. So, let's see. Okay, so here it is. You can go all the way, and then you press the lock on the top. I wish there was a clicking in it. And there we go. We got a lock. Like games like shooter and stuff like that doesn't need a deep press. You can go for that. I really fucking love the color in there. It's like I'm looking at a fucking car. Now really, hey, there's a huge difference between a controller and a car, but still. It's like carbon black. So let's see. It looks futuristic. Like it looks cool. I think it's probably because it looks pretty cool because it's a new design. I'm not gonna play with it. I mean, I'm not gonna use the screw and unscrew it and see what's deep down. Like, probably not that important yet. All right, so we got like the instructions, more like the map of the whole thing. They call it they call the back buttons UR, UL. I wonder what the U stand for. Because we all know left and R. L and R means left and right. So what the hell does U stand for? I would expect like a BL and stuff like that, but in this case, no. So here we have the instructions. You piece of shit. I have a fan. Like, no, seriously, I have a fan. So, alright. God damn it, this is a pain. You got it in English, you got it in French. So let's see, what is it telling me? Setting parameters and stuff like that. Stop before use. This product may require a firmware update. Download the Astro C40 TR configuration software at Astro Gaming Software. And ensure that you see it is in wired mode. Plug the micro N. What? Plug the micro N of the micro USB cable into the CRTV. Plug the USB A. Oh, I'm skipping step here. Wait a minute. I have to set it up in wired. Where's one? PlayStation wired setup. Setting parameters, software, and stuff like that. I wonder if I'm going to make a setup for dongless. I wonder how many software set. I know I can only make 2 profiles at there, but I don't know if I think it creates like some custom preset and save their files, and therefore, if I want to use specific, I just download it back without having to mess it with it. All right, so they're asking me to download the Astro CRTR's configuration software from astrogaming.com. Software, ensure the CRT, ensure that the 40 is ready. That's a lot of shit to unpack. So you got like your PC wired setup. So they're showing me the one for PC wired setup, power the PS4, ensure that remote switch is set to wire if you're using the wire version, plug micro in. The problem is they make it sound like it's mandatory when they ask me to plug the micro, you know, the mic in there. Plug the USB and then micro. That's it. Let's fucking ready to go. But first, I need to be able to set up the parameters. So I have to be careful what they're saying, because chances are I don't actually need to put. They fucking make it sound like it's fucking mandatory. Ensure the CRT is in wired mode. Plug the micro and I assume that's not needed. Plug the USB wireless transmitter into an available USB port on your PC. Alright, so I need to fucking do an update. Okay. Let's see, Astro Gaming. Dude, the shit that I watch. The stuff you do just to get some information. The reason why I went to look for those voice actors is that, like, during, I think it was a Watch Mojo thing. I was like, Jesus Christ, I feel like I've heard that voice before. And it turned out, no, it felt a bit similar, but it was not the same, because I thought, like, Sandy Sheik like, sounded like Kari from Digimon, and I was like, what? They almost sound the same. No, they were not. They probably sound the same a bit, but they were not the same actors. So... yeah, I looked around. There was some Goblin Slayer and Leo the Lion. I think there was something I saw on Twitter about, like, Matthew Mercer apparently videoing, spoiling brag with the whole fucking politics that's going on. You feel like some people who were into it are more like spoiled brats. And Collective, I think, like, the fuck, why did I remove that? Yeah, I was looking for to see if I could transfer a PC character to PS4 on Borderlands. Could have been possible. Like, I thought, like, maybe, like, it's because if you're using a username on Gearbox or something like that. Alright, so I have to look for that fucking software there. So it's astrogaming.com/software. Astro. Better word, you guys are not cheap at all. You are not fucking cheap at all. Astro Gaming Software. Well, there's Astro Gaming / Does he still do music? He's a slasher, all right. We got firmware. What I need is software. Because he's soft. Fuck! He decided to go for a fucking bin. God damn it. I'm not into bin. So that's gaming. Software. / software. Self-aware. Okay. Hope I wrote that right. Fuck.com. And it folded. Yay. Astro Gaming. I hope I'm skipping in words. astrogaming.com software. And I obviously gonna... No, I don't need that. So, alright. There's like your Mac. So I'm gonna have to go for the PC download. Alright, so after ensure the CPU control is in its wired mode, plug in. Alright. I hope the icons are gonna... Probably gonna have to install it, of course. Yes. Okay, this setup will install CRT configuration software on the computer by clicking the next button. Green terms service. You agree to the terms of service. Click obey and cancel. What the fuck that you would need to do to actually have an end user service license agreement? Like, what would cause it to end users? Like, making a copy of it? Anyway. Yeah, it's a software, it's not a game, so why not? What is that? The following applications are using files that needs to be updated by this setup. You can let setup wizard close them and attempt to restart them or reboot the machine later. Some files needs to be updated are currently in use. You make it sound like you're not even a separate entity. What the fuck? Files in use. Some files that needs to be updated are currently in use. I don't get it. Close the applications. Help web. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that? NVIDIA Web Helper Service? When the hell did I install that? Can't be the fucking controller that with the Razer Chroma. That, well, probably the service, but not the whole thing. Never used the bloody thing anyway. Alright, close application, attempt to restart them, and attempt to restart them. Shutting down applications. Takes forever. I hope it's not going to cause some problems with the recording anyway. The setup will unable to automatically close all requests. Please ensure that the application holding files in use are closed before continuing. Should I stop the recording? Seriously? Oh, damn it. I don't get it. What the fuck? What is it? What is it exactly that the Astro C40... What is it that it used that they also use? Oh, boy. Well, anyway, let's leave it at that. Anyway, I'm going to try to configure this thing up and see shit you do for content. Alright. There we go. Gonna have to be careful. So here's the stuff. Like, this is how it looks like. Don't think the button can be changed, but yeah. And it slides in back in easily. So yeah, it's one of those things you shouldn't be scared to touch at some point. But the thing is, like, the stuff is easy to replace, but from the way I see it, it's going to have to be Astro directly. And that just sucks. Like, imagine someone could sell, like, Like if someone could sell like materials and stuff to exchange instead of just having to have to order it online, would be better. So alright, gonna leave it at that. Gotta fucking read this whole map with all the instruction right there. It's like multiple things you can do with this and stuff like that. They decided to make it like a fucking map. Seriously, dude. A tiny booklet would have been nice. It's all about folding and shit. Well, anyway. I think I'm gonna be, when I'm gonna be done, I'm gonna be recording a game and see how it feels like. Don't know which game I'm gonna focus on. But anyway, yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. Probably gonna be fucking nice if I play Monster Hunter with it. Alright. Time to go. I'll see you again another time. I'm not good with this shit.